Let me see that. I nearly tripped. We're in Booker. After a long shoot. This is me. We're in Booker. Just finished shooting. And we're about to eat some foods because we did a good shoot today. Everyone was working, everyone's sweating, everyone's tired, and yeah, now it's time to just rest and eat.
Time to eat.
Time to eat.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, guys.
Food is here,
food is here, food is here, food is here, food is here. Stephanie's happy, food is here, food is here, food is here. Stephanie's happy, food is here.
Yo, the lights is cut out in the restaurant, bro. The lights cut out in the restaurant, bro. They call that Dumsor. Dumsor. When the lights cut off in the restaurant, when you anywhere in the country, right? In Ghana. Okay. So right now, where we at this approximate place, they experience something called Dumsor, where the lights cut out. Now back home we call it a blackout, but they call it Dumsor. And we at the restaurant. Look. The fans just went out. We getting out of here, bro. You heard me? Shout out to my man. Excited. Say what up, man.
What's up?
Peace. Yeah. Stuff out here. You know what I mean? Dumsor. Alright. So they might have a generator kick on.
They do have a generator. They're gonna
You about to power on?
In a restaurant, if you don't, it's kind of
A hazard? It's a hazard if
If you don't, yeah, it just makes it difficult, isn't it? Especially like restaurants like this where they know a lot of people are coming from outside.
I can't believe we just experienced this.
definitely do have
A generator.
They must have a
They must have a generator.
Is it like that because it's too much power in the area?
No, it's political. Let's say that.
It's what?
It's political.
Oh.
It's political. So this current government, when he was in power previously, that is what made people vote him out.
Oh.
Right, and the previous government, the just ended government, made sure that there is not enough fuel to power the entire country for a month or so. They said, right? The president said they're not going to give any excuses. They're going to do what they can do to make sure that there is power for the people.
Wow.
So it's political.
How about that?
Yeah. They're just trying to remind the people that hey, this is what took them out of power. So if you want them back, this is what you're going to do with.
Yeah.
And the previous government made sure that they infiltrated the system with their people who do their things. Even when they're in position, make sure that this government won't last
Wow. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? So if they want to, they can power this whole country right now, but they don't want to. Ha! Ain't that something, man? It's black people doing it? They black?
The government's very black, but also it's just, there's so much that goes on. It's greed, really, as well. I think it's a lot of greed.
It's big greed, yeah.
Because don't they also sell something to other
Let's see if we can get this bill so we can get out of here. In the middle of this doom. Felt that. Now, is that exactly what they trying to do, though?
No. That was they misrepresented that.
In the post.
It was somebody from the States did that.
Okay.
The brother Chakrabar's, he's all about integrating with the people and helping the people and doing that stuff. Like, when people actually come out here and you see, what it is, it's like you feel compelled, you know what I'm saying, to do something other than just be here and party.
Exactly.
And all that.
I felt the same way, man.
Okay.
So when you came out here, you just kind of got amongst the people. So seeing something like that was like, oh, nah, we're not doing that.
Right.
Yeah. I get that. That's how I felt. You know what I mean? I was like, you know what I mean? But when I showed, I was like, I want to connect with them to see more what this is. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I saw that you went to, what was it, Makala Market?
Makala Market, man.
What was that like?
So black.
He said it was so black.
It was so black, man. I enjoyed myself just walking around it. I felt represented, you know what I'm saying? Like, you in the States, it's good to be amongst so many different races and cultures, but something about being around your people is just empowering, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I really felt the energy of the crowd. I felt the people, they was out there hustling, so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That remind you of being back home in New York, but it's like, man, this is where we need to be at, man. If we all join forces, ain't nothing gonna stop us, man.
Nothing gonna stop us. What you gonna say, Sirius?
No, I'm just saying the one thing that people experience when they come here is that finally you are a man.
Come on.
You're not a black man.
Come on.
You're just a man.
I like
Yes,
that.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's how I felt when I seen the black people on the money, though, man. I was like,
His reaction was priceless. Like,
it's like,
he was
yo.
like, black people on the money? I
Never
was like,
seen
yeah.
that before, man.
It remind me of that scene of Coming to America, Eddie Murphy, when he pulled out the money. And you see him, no, for real. You see him with the money, even though it was a comical thing, but it was real.
It was real,
This is so
exactly.
real.
Black people on the money.
This is crazy, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
different.
definitely that. It was definitely that, man. But I definitely think that the film that we're trying to do, and being out here has changed her mind and changed my mind so much that we keep rewriting the script. We gotta add these elements to the script. So you know what I mean? She started doing some rewrites and stuff like that. So even the casting that they have online right now, I'm sure in a few days a lot of that is gonna change too, just to give more context to coaching what we out here really trying to do and just putting it together. We feel like we have to be of service to the people, the community. Yes. And that was originally what we said to do, but now that we out here, we like, oh yeah, we know exactly what we need to do. So that's what we're at with it now.
So everybody out there that's listening, if you're an up-and-coming actor, actress, you dabble in it, or you don't know what you want to do, but you feel that you want to get into this, make sure you hit them up. They are casting for roles right now as we speak. Where can they go again?
So you can go to either of our Instagram pages. Mine is steph.boateng, steph.boateng. And then
I am Wavy Jones, that's IAMWAVYYJONEZ on all social platforms.
Yes. Now you said, so who brought who out here?
She called me,
You brought him out.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what was that like?
So we were talking about basically like just creating, because we just did a documentary last year actually in Canada that we screened at Soho House in Amsterdam just a week or a half ago. I'm not sure. It was recently. So like when we were like shooting that, we knew we wanted to continue to create content to inspire. It's called Be Inspired, and we wanted to continue to do that. So this idea, I guess we was chatting one time and the idea came and it was like, let's do something, and bam, Ghana kind of was something that's always been on my heart, and he knows that. So I was like, we have to do it in Ghana, and it's like it just kind of came together. And so we continued like talking about it, discussing it, and like script was there and just bouncing off ideas and stuff, and now we're here.
Okay, now you're here.
Yeah.
What part of Canada were you in? I'm actually originally from Canada.
Oh, really?
I'm from Montreal.
Oh, nice.
We was in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Vancouver, that's all the way on the other side.
Yeah, that's where the Good Doctor shoots. So she was there while I was shooting the series and all that. And we just filmed the whole documentary on the iPhone, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But that's technology these days.
This is what I'm saying.
I told her we should shoot the movie on there, but I mean, she's a director, so she wanted to do a different way with it. It's all good.
So on the Buckball Radio Show, we always have these topics, and we didn't get to it, but we're gonna get to it tonight. The topic is, it seems like marriage is more of a business nowadays.
I agree, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, marriage is a business, and it always seems like it benefits the women. Like, because at the end of the day, if y'all break up, and if she came to the table with nothing,
she gonna leave with everything.
she gonna
leave with everything.
Come on now, look. See, I could feel the area over there on the side. You know what I'm saying?
I was trying not to get heated. I was like, let me listen first. Let me not jump. I was like, listen.
I want you to jump.
What you feel about that?
What do you feel about that, Steph?
No, I feel like definitely in terms of marriages being business nowadays, I see that. But also I feel like people have lost touch to the meaning of it. I feel like people want to do it for show, people want to do it for security, for comfort, for peer pressure because of aunties and uncles telling them, when are you going to marry?
Yeah,
so I feel like a lot of things are at play with it, but definitely I see what you're saying, but also at the same time there's people out there that do want to be able to have like a partnership and just be with somebody that they can continue to kind of like grow with. So but yeah, I feel like that's taken out of the marriage nowadays because of the contract you're signing.
The reason why I say it's a business though, because first of all, it's like everybody's the wedding is the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not benefiting the groom. It's always been like that though. It's for the woman.
Women want a little fairy tale.
Yeah, everyone, your little girl and stuff like that. I feel like people having that idea of this like big like wedding and a dress and everything. But I feel like that's how it's been. Like that's how you've seen it in society. It's like the woman has to have this big dress and everything, and the guy. I mean, there's not much for you guys to wear. That's not our fault, but it's just one of those things. You know what I mean?
But it's like, but I feel like okay, instead of taking that money, spending goo gobs of money on a wedding, why don't we put it down on a house?
I agree with that.
Oh, so you would just go and jump the broom?
No. I mean, all I'm saying is that back in the day, let me just clear this up.
When I was back in the day,
when I was younger, yes, the idea of like a big, but from growing up and just seeing like, things around me and different people's marriages, I'm like, you know what? If somebody loves me and wants to do life with me, cool. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of money that you can put towards certain things, and I feel like definitely when it comes to marriage, like I see why people put money towards houses and stuff like that because they're assets rather than like a big charade. But it depends what people want.
So, point blank, would you want a big, extravagant wedding?
No, I'm not that kind of person though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like small, intimate gatherings. So that's just me. But I'm not against anyone that wants to do their big.
So you just have a small, extravagant wedding?
If you got the money to do it and they want to do it, let them do it. But, me, I would like to have a small, intimate. If I was to do that, that's how I kind of see it.
Oh, okay.
What did you mean when you said it's a business though, outside of what you already said?
I mean that some of them, some people ain't really doing it for love.
Yeah.
They're doing it for show.
Right.
You know what I mean? For a show.
Yeah.
They're doing it because it's I've seen somebody who's like a business contract.
Yeah.